Hey, 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 Virgos, what's going on? Welcome back for a weekly reading. If it's a little loud, I apologize. We're getting ready to leave for vacation. My kids are waiting for me to get done with reading so we can leave. Ooh. I am not taking all that. All right, but this is important. Writer is important. There's something about writing. I have a lot of authors on this channel. There's so much that you guys can do. There's so much that you have done in life that you could write about and make money off of. It's unreal. It really is. You know what? I have writer, shift, and gossip. They want you to know that you are being guided to take your career in a totally different direction. The universe is meeting all of your needs. They may not be meeting them in the way that you want, but they are meeting your needs. And they're saying that things will stay the same until you make some changes. And the changes they're asking you to make are very simple in nature. Very simple changes, almost to the point where it's so simple that you don't do it because you think it's too simple, but it's actually the thing that will open up your blessings. Couture, this was sticking out to me. Couture, it's couture, what it says. They're wanting you to have courage to change course. Writing is going to be your safe haven. Getting your thoughts out onto paper is going to help you recognize the patterns in your thoughts more so than you just trying to figure it out on your own day to day. Just be like, oh, I'm thinking wonky thoughts. Let me fix them. They want you to start deliberately writing positive messages about everything. You could sit there and write a positive message about your TV, about your couch, about your child, about the neighbor's cat, about the book you're reading, or it could be anything. They want you to start writing lists of positive aspects, getting used to like practicing. It's like it's practicing being positive. It's teaching yourself to practice that vibration of positivity so that you look, this stuck out too, so that you're in your vortex. This is where you want to be. Everything you want is sitting right inside of this little spinning disc that sits above your crown chakra. This is what the universe uses as a signal to tell the universe that you're ready for your manifestations. And if you're not ready, that vortex is not shining bright and clear, it's slow. You want it fast. Right? They're wanting you to know this is a time for you to start a new cycle. Even in your current, if you're in the same current environment, wherever you're at now, you can start wherever you're at. And they need you to know that. They also want you to believe in love, but believe in love of yourself at this time and have faith that you have the ability and the skills needed to propel you forward and help you make your money. What you're being asked to do, what you're doing right now is unique. How you're being asked to do it is unique. This is a little unicorn. What you have to offer is rare. And they're in the process of helping you make your roots, create your roots that are deeper and wider than the branches of your little tree here. Offering. Okay. Your spirit guides want you to call upon them and ask for their assistance and knowing what steps to take next. All right. One stay. We both know I'm not the one for you. I can't stop thinking about you. Somebody's in their head. A little bit. So we did the career, a little bit of love here. Someone's in their head. They go back and forth between like wanting to be with you, but finding all the reasons in the world why it would never work. If they're telling themselves they're not the one for you, it's never going to work out because you're not going to be able to love them enough for both of you. It'll be exhausting and depleting. I love you unconditionally. It's almost like they love you so much that they know that they have to stay away. Like it's almost like they know that's what's in your best interest. I look for you everywhere. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Well, somebody is all set, all kinds of seven shades of fucked up right here. Hmm. I did. I don't normally see that. I swear I just saw it. Yeah. I just saw the skeleton. Something with some type of energy around you, Virgo, is over. Like they are just not, they're back and forth, they're wishy-washy, they're not making a decision because they don't, it's almost like somebody who's got to figure everything out before they make the first move. And that's how you keep yourself stuck. You got to be able to move without having all the answers. Sometimes, the majority of the time, that's how you get the answers. Okay, there's a lot of unknowns happening right now. I also just heard there's also a lot of assumptions. Like maybe you see somebody in a picture looking happy, but they're not happy at all. It's just like a picture they took that was fabricated. You know how people could take 100 selfies, pick the best three, and then post one? It's kind of like that energy where you see somebody being happy and they're saying you are assuming that this person is having the time of their life, that this person is out partying, that they have somebody else, and you're making all these awful assumptions that is, it's hurting your heart because it's like you want to know what's happening so bad. You're starting to make things up. And that's okay. They're just letting you know this is changeable energy. All right. Things are going to be made clear to you. Piscean energy. Things will be made clear to you. But there's whoever you were dealing with, they may look like they're trying to keep up with the Joneses and be happy, but they're not happy. They're hanging on to some type of betrayal because this came in reverse. So they're hanging on to some type of betrayal that needs to be let go of. Whoever this is, they're not happy. There's a lot of things you don't know about this individual, but you're going to. Look at that. You had the Ace of Swords and it came out on the Ten of Swords in reverse. So a breakthrough is coming through, okay? Something is shifting big time. All right, you see how this flipped out sideways over these two cards? You focusing on love right now, you focusing on relationships is your problem. And I don't mean to sound rude, but that's exactly how I heard it. And they said that's exactly how you need to hear it. You focusing on love is the problem. What you should be focusing on are your finances, ways to build your money, earn income, bring in money. And that's what's going to bring this clarity. You focusing on your career, focusing on a side hustle, a project, something, you focusing on that and not love is what's going to heal your heart from this Ten of Swords. Bring in the information that you want, the breakthrough that you want. And that's how they want you to move forward. And they're not going, I'm telling you, the same message keeps coming out, Virgo. They are not going to change the message until that action starts happening. So 2 years from now, if you're still doing the same thing, the same message is going to come. They're not going to bring anything new. I just heard Eva or Eva. I have Fig. Fig came out altogether, if that's significant for someone. Bow. Look, I have job altogether. They want you to focus on money, your career, ways to make money. What are you wanting to do? Why do you want to do it? What types of things are you going to have to learn? What skills are you going to have to learn to implement this? They want you to start making a methodical plan. All right, I have ear altogether. What is that about? Q and V was stuck together. Queen's voice, maybe? Thank you for that notification. I'm hearing echo. Listen to the echoes of my voice. MAD, mad. They're saying you're going to be mad as you watch this, and you're going to want to cry. Oh my God, cry's right here. You're going to want to cry because you feel like you've done so much and you've struggled so much, and just one little breakthrough would make everything all right. And look, you notice how they used the word cry all together with the prettier letters? It makes me think of that song by Carrie Underwood, You Can't Cry Pretty. Something that you hear is going to make you cry. And it's to do with finances, with work. And I have gold right here. So it feels like this could be good tears. I have gold right here. Love will come in for you as you focus on your finances. Love stays away the more you focus on it. Florida could be significant. Got Fry, QJ. Okay, that is what I have for you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.